Hey yo, hi everyone. Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, what I want to discuss today is about the two clap out or call out by mother-in-law and father-in-law on social media. This period where we experience. Now I want to talk about because we seem to forget things very fast. Okay, as e be say we dey forget things very very fast. Now I say make I remind us. Okay, so we dey for this social media when Africa no Vera TV program mother and father-in-law call our hearts. The father-in-law talk say a lot of things about her which is not nice. Okay, and wetin the father-in-law talk about her was blah blah blah, like him send him pikin go school for Nigeria. Vera come carry pikin come start to born for her. He no send him pikin make he come marry for Europe, neither for Nigeria. He send him pikin go school, say the boy na small boy, blah 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 blah. Just similar thing wey be say African German first lady mother talk about her too, say na so blah blah blah. Kidnap their son to small pikin overnight because he marry or he dey with a woman at home. Typical of most African mother-in-law, they always talk, they always look for drama. I mean they talk, and that one of popular opinion. But for me, if something too much, I go brand that say na typical, na their way. I don't do pity unnecessarily. I know when I need to pity and when I don't need to pity. Not be every situation person they put sentiment. We have to keep it real at times. So I noticed say exactly the clap back when Vera father-in-law give to Vera. Now this woman still give to African German first lady. But I can't be surprised how Vera take the whole African German first lady issue, doing video and insulting her. Meanwhile, she forgets the same thing will happen to her. She did judge one side, as if say she never be victims of this type of mother or father-in-law. But we see her for public when her father-in-law was trying to degrade her. Talk say she took her son, the son from him. Say the send the pikin make he go marry. The pikin go marry, he go school. He for Nigeria, he supposed to the school. Send her. Say Vera still a pikin, still a boy as he talk. Put for house. Say the boy na small pikin. Say Vera not tell am say he get wife and that is he get children for house before. Say the thing took them unaware. Say Vera get 5 children for house before. If we say they call Vera for social media, she talk say now only 2 she gets. They remove 3. So we don't see where the same Vera where they criticize this lady when you don't go through the same thing where she don't go through from all this mother-in-law from DHL. Don't go through, she they criticize the same behavior when be say she was called out in the same manner by her father, her baby father, okay? Because I respect marriage so much. She go through the same behavior and still come out and they criticize other people, saying, oh, go leave your boy, that boy when you carry, go leave and go do this, go do that. Meanwhile, you go through the same thing with your father-in-law. You just forget overnight how this man take call you out, disgrace you, even go to the extent talk say you the naked for where in day. Even talk say you dey try to seduce am. Overnight, you just forget all these things and take chair to judge your fellow woman that is going through exactly what you have been through. Is that fair? Is that not hypocrisy? Is that not a heart of disgrace? So at times I dey watch as we take the judge matter, as we take dey try to give blame to people that blame not really dey their side because of say we hate them, because of say we not get along with them. It's not nice. You go through the same abuse, I call it abuse, for somebody to on their camera a mother to your husband or a mother to your wife that you have children from. You have behaved yourself so much not to fall for their mouth, and you see overnight these people just wake up and they want to bat you. These people wake up, they want to do whatever they want to do with you because they believe say the society will always back them no matter what they do to you. So for me, it's not really nice to see that kind of situation. And I see Vera making videos on her, to insult her, to say boy boy. Girl, you have the same boy boy at home. You have the same boy boy at home, even with proof. Both of you fighting, your children shouting, they draw the man cassava. We saw everything. So why the hypocrisy? Why you not just enter house? Why you before you make your video, why you not just sit down and talk, say, okay, I go through the same thing. Maybe this thing we need to fight against it. We need to demand respect from all this mother-in-law, no matter what, no matter how bad we are, no matter how bad they want to portray us. We need to make the society better, for not to make any other mother-in-law to come out and talk nonsense to us and create videos that our children will see tomorrow and be ashamed of us. Why you not just sit down before you making this video trying to scandalize this woman? Why you not sit down and think about it on your own? Say, this is not nice. I think the same thing happened to me. This man even accused me of trying to sleep with him, trying to seduce him. And you see this woman still come out now with serious allegation without no proof, just to discredit this lady. Why don't we just fight against this behavior from all these mother-in-laws that feel very entitled to abuse? The moment you abuse them, you have a problem with them. You have a problem with the society that normalize abuse, the society that normalize insult, the society where you be say you feel hit person, the person no fit hit you back. That is abuse. You no fit just come out and use your platform to advocate for something that will bring a change when you be say you was a victim of the same behavior from the same pattern of people, which is the mother-in-law and the father-in-law that called both of you out for the same behavior. Say una collect their children from them, you people are old. They say the same thing about you, that you are older than the guy. So why did you feel different and entitled to make your video on this woman like she's old, make you leave her boy, make you go meet his mother, make you leave her boy. That prayer that you are calling for, say make we pray, make the man or Mike go meet a mama. What about if we women still make prayer, make that your boyfriend now be Mike, they still call her, make you still go meet a mother? You will become a single mother for the second time with 3 children. African German First Lady have 4 children. She will become a single mother of 4 children. That is exactly what this mother-in-law wants you people to be, a single mother, because many of them were single. They want to repeat the cycle with you people, but you people are not wise enough. They want you people to suffer. Many of them never stay with their husband for one reason or the other, or their husband died or whatever. They want you people to go through the same cycle with them. They look at you people very comfortable. We wetin me I no enjoy for my husband's house. This one will just come from nowhere, come dey enjoy, no struggle, whatever. But be that you people don't understand, you base on your judgment because you are biased, because you are annoyed, because you hate this person. But at the end of the day, I notice everything you people hate about some certain people, you you start doing it. If it is cooking, those people are cooking, people will start doing the cooking. If it is hook up, people will start doing the hook up. If it is family channel, the next thing, you people will start doing the family channel. So why are you people so hypocrites? You were called out by your father-in-law stating that you took the son. You were not supposed to be with the son. You don't deserve to be with the son. Exactly what the mother-in-law of African German First Lady did to her. She think that she does not deserve to be with the son. Exactly. That is why she did that calling out. Because she think that, oh, this one is not supposed to be with my son. My son is so special. My son is this. My son is that. So therefore, let us call her out and disgrace her. That the husband was beating her, the husband was doing this, really practically what I saw in that video was to discredit both of you. But why are you taking it so personal about yourself? Why are you taking it so personal? Because you were once in that shoe too. You were once in that shoe where your father-in-law called you out, even say worse things about you, that you want to sleep with him, that you want to seduce him, that you undress in front of him. So what are you trying to do? That you are online insulting this lady, saying nonsense about her, when you can't even check your own file, that you have been through that. YouTube is not a place where you come out and bash and lie. You come out with facts. You come out to create awareness for things that are wrong in our society. Everybody know what your own father-in-law said in the public was completely wrong. Completely wrong for your baby father, the father of your baby father, to say that you undress in front of him, to say that you try to seduce him. It is completely wrong, okay, and disrespectful. But maybe because you don't have respect for yourself enough, you don't know it is wrong. And exactly what African German First Lady, mother-in-law said about that is so disrespectful. To say such a thing about your daughter-in-law, I don't care how you people take it. For me, it is so disrespectful to come out and accuse your own son of beating the wife. For me, it means that you didn't train your son properly for him to be a wife beater. You said a lot of things, tried to discredit her work, that she's trying to destroy people's son. So there was a lot said on that video, okay? And you were 2 months ago, you were in that same situation like her. From the blue, you just come out and start talking to your followers that, oh, this is the new topic in town. It is all about African German First Lady. The mother-in-law came out and said blah, blah, blah about her. Now let us talk about it. She's keep a boy at home. Girl, you do the same. You do the same. Because your father-in-law, let us put it like that, came out and said the same thing about you. They say the same thing about it. For that, I know so many behavior that most of us behave is similar, and it is a pathology behavior that many of us behave. There is some behavior that is customized. It is a behavior, cultural behavior. And we see the other day, most men came to social space to accuse women of trying to seduce them. But for a man that you have your child with the father to come out and say you are trying to seduce him, you undress yourself in front of him. For me, it is a lack of respect and very disrespectful. And there is nothing different from what this African German First Lady mom said about her. There's no difference coming publicly to shame and disgrace your daughter-in-law because you cannot subject her to be loyal to you, to to be quiet, or to take some certain abuse from you, and you think you can come out and disgrace her. For me, it is not a nice behavior from nobody, but you people are applauding it, and we think this is going to go on and on and on. We are going to see some certain mother-in-law that are not satisfied with their lives, that are not okay with their lives, and they have to blame other people for their choices. They have to blame other people for their choices. I know at times people can be blamed, but in this situation, no. No. So, I think we should be mindful, we should be guided what we normally do online. You can come in open space and lie, destroy, manipulate. It really makes me very annoyed. YouTube space is to create awareness, to educate, not to cause confusion and manipulation. And most of you that are calling on programs, if you know you don't like people, why don't you just open your own videos and talk to that person instead of you becoming alliance? Any live video where they're talking about that person, go there and start lying and start pouring your annoyance and pain on that person. So Vera, I'm going to use this video to advise you to try to keep those pains, try to keep this biased behavior, try to use your YouTube to educate, to turn wrongs and make it right. Okay? Don't just wake up from the blue, you are in the same situation with this person. The next minute, you now face superior. You just exempt yourself from the same situation that you go through 2 months ago, and now you become a saint because most of our followers, or most of you people follower, they are very easy to manipulate. They love and enjoy the dramas around on YouTube. They can stand by the truth, even when some say the truth is a problem. Girl, you go through the same thing like African German First Lady. You should just be real, keep it real. You just been through the same embarrassment, the same calling out, the same shame. So what makes you different? You will even call out that you undressed in front of your father-in-law, you try to seduce him, you don't have respect, etc., etc. What is the difference between you and the African German First Lady? Your father-in-law said that you fought every day. You disgrace yourself at home and fight in front of the kids every day. What makes you different and special from African German First Lady? The colors that the mother did. The two colors is similar because it was done by people with similar personality and behaviors, people from similar culture, people from similar way of life. And you see, because the man, your father-in-law was a man, people indirectly support him. That, oh, she will try to seduce him. You know how laughable and and disgraceful it is for these women, the way they support the men and the things they do. And because this woman, the German First Lady mother-in-law, came with pity and crying and all, people have to support her. But I don't do crying because you're crying, you are right. No, I always go into the matter and read into the person's psychology and what the person's saying, the person's behavior, the person's personalities, and all is what I look into. I don't feel like crying out till tomorrow. I don't care. I don't care. I will look at what you're saying, how authentic it is, and why is now. Why are you saying it now? I will always look at the timing. I don't have sentiment for anybody. I always try to keep it real on the YouTube space, okay? So I think we should have empathy for each other as women. We should stand for each other as women. We should be respectful of each other as women. We cannot just be like an open enemy without no reason to each other. If not, we will continue to see behavior like this on social media, whereby your mother-in-law can come out because of 3 groundnuts to come and disgrace you on social media, to come and lie and cry, and you see people believe them. We will see be time where most of your father-in-law can come out and say nonsense about you, and people will believe them. Okay, that is not really nice. Vera, try to change and do things in another way. Okay, enough is enough. Both of you, if you say young boy, I don't know what is a young boy. I don't really understand. All those are young guys and all. Both of you have a man at home. People, or the fathers dominate as young children that have 3 children. Maybe in their fathers and their mothers side they think they are young, but I don't really know. But on your own side, Vera, I see the relationship is not really healthy. They fight in front of your children and all. It is not really healthy. So I see a lot of things that it's not really nice. You need to go work on yourself and leave drama alone and stop be biased. And both of you should keep working on yourself as women and respect each other, okay? So I think I'm going to stop this video here, okay? Because I need to go sleeping, okay? Bye bye everyone. I love you all.